And there might not have been a store on that corner if they wasn't there.
Churches too.
Churches is bullshit. They sell an invisible product. That's why churches are bullshit.
You know why I say churches are bullshit?
Why?
Because a lot of churches, especially in New York City, they don't do shit for the community.
A lot of them do. You just don't hear about it.
Nah,
a lot of them do. I mean, they like feed the homeless and shit.
The
like
homeless? That. Fuck the homeless. Feed the motherfuckers that's in the radius.
Yeah, and then they always say like if you really had like a financial problem and you're a part of the church, they'll look out for you.
I ain't hear that shit.
I even
heard that shit in Georgia.
I think that's the only place I did hear. It was with that dude that runs the Martin Luther King Center downtown.
Martin Luther King, them motherfuckers ain't shit. Their daggone whole family just fighting over who got the right to his.
Oh, you talking about the family? Martin is the shit.
Yeah. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all these other civil rights people. It's real fucked up that everybody came in after the civil rights movement. It wasn't a whole lot of fucking gays, immigrants, people from Africa.
Nobody was saying shit. Everybody was going along with the status quo. Then all of a sudden,
I'm not coming to America.
But you know what? No one else had the problem that we had. The gays never had the problem we had. Immigrants didn't have the problem that we had.
And the Jews think they special.
Yeah, Jews never had the problem that we had. Jews had a problem in other countries. They had Germany.
Yeah, in Germany. They had the Holocaust. But
America owes us something. Not nobody else.
Should we be acknowledging what happened in Germany when it was a whole bunch of fucking genocide and mistreatment of fucking African American people in America? Like,
we need more money. That's what it is. The person with the money makes the most noise and makes the rules. And Jews be having money, so they can always throw it in everybody's faces.
When they fuss, people listen.
Yeah.
Because they have money.
Yeah, they got the media. So every time they want to make a statement, that statement is shot across the damn spectrum.
You said, "You little Jew, break up my crew."
Jerry Aller.
Fuck out of here, man.
But yeah, they be having that. But and I can't really fault African Americans for not having money. You can get money.
We just been miseducated.
We started late. That's what it is.
We was miseducated, and they made sure we was miseducated. And it's only a few good men and women that were educated, not on a curriculum level, but to see what really goes on and to decipher the shit. This is like anything in life. You know what I'm saying? You can look at TV and you could take it for what it is, or you could look at it and then start breaking it apart and say, oh, just like Fox News. Ain't nothing wrong with Fox News.
That's why I look at Fox News.
Fox News
I'm happy I'm able to look at Fox News because I'm able to fucking
decipher the bullshit.
Tell what's bullshit and what's not, and know that they're coming to you from a certain fucking perspective.
What is it? The force works on the weak-minded.
Yeah.
If you got weak-minded, you're gonna be like, really?
This is another thing I wanted to say too about. I guess it ties into Fox News some type of way. If you like a show or somebody that has a show, and somewhere in the middle of that show they say something that you don't like, I don't think that means that you should stop liking that show or that person. They just have an opinion that you don't fucking dig. What do you think about that?
Wait, what was the question?
Should you completely stop listening or stop tuning into someone's show the minute they say one thing that you didn't like?
But people are, in the United States of America, it's funny how you have the right of free speech, but do you have the right of free will? You can't like what you like. You can't like what you want to like, and you can't dislike what you want to dislike. You got to be in the closet. Because it seems like a lot of people got to be in the closet with
not liking what though?
Just anything.
I think it's okay to like what you want to like.
But if you're a certain status person, you have to.
Oh, you have to agree with.
Yeah, you have to agree with, and then like Rick Ross, he's a bitch ass nigga. Rick Ross, you's a bitch. You's a bitch, and you know why I say you a bitch? Because when you was talking that shit about you rapping and you putting cyanide or whatever the fuck you putting in the girl drink and she getting knocked out and then you raping her. That's all good. There's no problem with that.
Maybe it's the problem with the actual thing, but the fact is it was.
But all of a sudden, you this big old gangster, but then Coca-Cola or was it Pepsi?
It was Reebok.
They pulling your funding, and I understand niggas gotta play the corporate game, but sometimes you gotta fucking put your foot down and be like, yo, this is who I am, and I'm an artist, and this is what I say. You know what I'm saying? But you're apologizing.
That takes guts. That's what it takes.
Yeah, it's like no. I
was just looking at a Muhammad Ali video.
The only reason you got on because every day you was hustling. You knew Pablo Noriega, the real Noriega. You owe him 40 favors. Like how you gonna do that? Like now you apologize? No, don't apologize for who you are or what you say
or what you write, because that's just art. And if you can't,
you gotta apologize, Martin Scorsese gotta apologize. Mm-hmm. The person that Mario Puzo, who made The Godfather, gotta apologize. What's his name that made Django?
Quentin
Tarantino gotta apologize. You know why he gotta apologize? You know what? This ain't no dead nigga storage. If you gotta apologize, they gotta apologize 13 times.
I mean, I agree, but I'm gonna play the devil's advocate right now.
You can't.
This is why he probably had the
nigga. You gotta stay in your place. But they still pulled they money from him.
I know they did, but the thing about it is,
fuck you, Reebok.
The thing about it is, yeah. You know, I was gonna say something, but that just got proven wrong in my head. What I was gonna say is, Rick Ross had an ongoing contract with Reebok, and Scorsese and Tarantino, they just had that one movie, and then that was gone. And it's like they're not circulating the revenue every time.
But they are, because
and that's what
they don't want to
out of my brain every time it comes out on TV.
Father's Day weekend, The Godfather comes on.
Everybody that thinks that it's wrong to say,
two niggas that stole my truck. Really?
Anyone who thinks that it's wrong to say that, any corporation, company,
I think it's
y'all
right
supposed to say, y'all can play that show on A&E next week, but don't put my fucking ads on it. Because I don't agree with that type of fucking language or whatever. And you know what?
Insulting.
They won't do that.
It's insulting.
Yeah, it is.
It's very insulting.
It's insulting.
Yo,
like talking about
don't sell drugs in the community. Give it to the blacks, to the niggas. They're doomed for darkness anyway.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
AMC plays this shit all the fucking time. TBS, TNT, they playing.
And like, what commercials come on? Like,
does this look like dead nigga storage to you?
And shit.
Does this look like dead nigga storage to you? You know why? Because I'm not here to store dead niggas. Yeah. But he can say that shit. That shit's cool. How does he get a pass? But Rick Ross is doing what he's supposed to do in his
Everybody's supposed to walk the fuck out the movie.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shit. Like, nah. And a lot of people always tried to check me about not wanting to watch fucking mafia movies. Fuck them things is they always gotta throw some fucking insult.
Even the goddamn going fucking The Sopranos.
Yeah, The Sopranos.
They had an episode with
it took me about 12 years.
The daughter was fucking with some black dude, and he wasn't even a real black dude because this nigga was fucking more yellow than a piece of fucking cheese. And he was like, yo.
I've seen that episode.
Yeah, he was like, yo, Bugatti, charcoal Bugatti, Spade Mignon. HBO,
there are insults about.
But let me say something about a Jew. Let me say something about a Jew, a gay, or anybody else. It's a fucking problem.
You can't even touch women no more.
Why do you think you
can't say nothing about women no more?
They just ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I beat my bitch with
another good shit that I wanted to talk about, and it ties into that about women, and you can't say nothing about them. Where the fuck is the women's groups about that cop that was beating the fucking the lady down on the highway? Where are y'all? You know what I'm talking about? In California, they took the video of.
I heard about the video.
Yeah, the dude was duffing the fucking girl out. She in the middle of the highway. Some old lady. They said it was a grandmother or some shit. He like, I'm like, fucking.
Yeah, because it don't benefit their
beating the shit out of this old lady. It don't benefit
their cause. Just like with them daggone gay women's rights. Them gay women's fucking groups. When daggone Cheryl Swoops had came out the closet.
I don't even know who that is.
Cheryl Swoops, she played for the WNBA. She was like the female Michael Jordan. She was like, yo, I'm gay. I like women. Mm-hmm. This, that, and the third. The fucking lesbian community tried to take her under the wing and start filling her with things that they wanted her to say. And she was like, yo, I'm not going to do that. I like what I like. It was on, she had a documentary, it was on 30 for 30 on ESPN. She was like, yo, they wanted her.
I'm just trying to be myself. I'm not trying to be the spokesman.
They was like, yo, we want you to say that, oh, you were born this way, this, that. She was like, I don't think I was born this way. I just like what I like. And they turned their back on her like, you're like, oh, but y'all supposed to be so like this. But this is the shit that you don't see. Because you know why they pool their money. They pool their money together. They got senators and all of this motherfuckers in their pocket. And you don't see that shit.
Yeah, that old lady got
And
cuffed out.
then
in California.
when she lost all her shit, where was the gay and lesbian community then? Y'all had turned y'all back.
Where was the women's? Where was MOW? Something for women. Why the hell y'all ain't in fucking California right now demanding this fucking cop's badge?
You
Why y'all not doing that?
You can't be a real woman.
Ray Rice is the spokesmodel for fucking
You
women
can't be a real
abuse
woman.
all of a sudden.
You can't be a real woman or a real mother. A real mother if you knocking men, but you make boys. So if you knocking men and you make boys, what's that going to do for your future? It's your children.
I mean, how the fuck? And you know what makes that cop so much worse than Ray Rice? Ray Rice has never been hired to protect and serve the fucking public. This fucking loser was hired to protect that community and serve that community, and he's beating the shit out of an old fucking defenseless lady on the highway.
Fuck all that.
And nobody ain't say shit.
What's the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Roethlisberger.
Why he got fucking? They ain't suspend him or take his contract
None of that
away.
shit. He's supposed to have raped somebody. And I'm sure he probably did.
He probably did, yeah.
But he just like, here's some money, shut up. The girl probably like, okay. The league ain't got shit to do with it.
Fucking double standard.
All of a sudden, the league ain't got shit to do with it. But when it comes to these fucking black dudes in the NBA and NFL, it's like, you have to live by a certain standard. And what about
I don't have to live by nobody's standards.
It's my job, and I wish I could get that shit into people's brains. The NFL, NBA, any other sports league, that shit is a job, yo. Stop acting like you all of a sudden are the spokesmodel for black people. You're not. You're just, and once you get on that field or out of that court, you shouldn't have to do shit.
They banned Tim Hardaway from the NBA. Or some.
Well, he can't even come to the game
because he said something about gay people that they ain't like.
Man, please, that's.
But they made money off of him
shit,
and his crossover and his sneakers.
Yeah. And he was off. It's like if I got a job in fucking racetrack, and then when I get off, I go to Quick Trip and buy a hot dog. All of a sudden, oh yeah, you're fired from racetrack now. It's like, nigga, I was off. Don't judge me about what the hell I was doing.
You gonna have to give me millions of dollars to be an on-call nigga.
Oh yeah, all day, all night.
Fuck out of here. I need to.
Fuck, cops drink when they're off.
Cops drink a lot. I know cops that gamble on the street corner with niggas.
That's a lot of cops that drink while they on, but if a cop go to a bar after he get off, he's supposed to get fired because he's not fucking portraying the police force correctly, like as if these fucking NFL people are supposed to 100% of the time be, oh yeah, well you represent our league. Nigga, these cops represent the fucking the difference between anarchy and damn peace. And he's sitting over there drinking a beer and you're not judging him on that because he off?
Shame on you.
Fuck the sports leagues, man. And I love them games. I love watching them. I love NFL. But, shit, now that I look at NFL, all I see is a damn... It's like, you said you never really watched the Django, right?
I never watched that fucking movie.
The NFL and the NBA is the same shit that was going on in the Django. Same shit. And if anybody can sit up there and look at that shit and look at it differently, you're fucking blind.
You smack me and I'm gonna smack you back.
Alright, we'll be back, y'all.